Hi. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the Sigma male. Maybe you've done research on this, but there's a lot of YouTube videos about the Sigma male. You search it on there, endless content. I could fill probably a year full. I'll break it down, what the Sigma male actually is. Somebody that looks at a much bigger picture than the average person. They're not easily manipulated, corrupted, coerced. They thrive on independence, being on their own. And one thing about them that fascinates me is that they know that relationships are fickle, they're fluid, and they are not to be forced, but desired. They're not obligations. They can walk away from a relationship unannounced and not even bat an eye, and society would call them cold-hearted for that. But in reality, they see the bigger picture, that if the relationship isn't fulfilling and nourishing, spiritually speaking, to them, then they feel like it's a waste of time. Like, why do they bother? Again, sounds pretty cold, but I mean, relationships are supposed to go both ways when it comes to like nourishing. If somebody always wants you around, but they're not giving you what you need, they're not reciprocating, then yeah, naturally you're going to suffocate at some point, figuratively speaking. So the Sigma male, they try to go find air. They can't breathe in this relationship, so they're going to get away and try to go find air. Not announcing that you're departing from the relationship sounds cold, because it's like then they say, well, you're not communicating. But let's be honest. Does it really make a person feel better if someone announces like a breakup or that they're departing or whatever? It really doesn't make a difference. Should they say something? Well, maybe, but either way, they're leaving. They're departing from a relationship, and that's what really matters at the end of the day, is that God is shutting that door, and we can't be trying to pry those sealed shut doors open. Okay? I mean, I know I've been guilty in the past of chasing after things that are just too fast for me, trying to pry open doors that God sealed shut. I was fighting smoke. It made no difference what effort I put into it. That's what the Sigma male believes, is that relationships are fickle. That being self-sufficient and independent is the best way to survive in this life. And that if a relationship just isn't providing what they need, if they're not getting closer to God or they're not becoming a better person, they're gonna drift. And it's not as cold-hearted as we think. Relationships should be reciprocating, and that's why there's like so much drama in society with stuff like that, because people don't really understand the big picture of what relationships actually are. They're not obligations. Okay? They're privileges. Your time is your right, and the other person's privilege. It can be taken away. Yes, if somebody just disappears and goes ghost on you without notice, set your boundaries. Pray for them, love them from a distance, the way Jesus would do. But yes, don't let them come back around and use you for favors, right? That part I can still believe in. But see, I don't know if I'm considered a Sigma male, but I do admire the traits and attributes of a Sigma male, because they beat to their own drum, and they see the biggest picture. If you depend too much on relationships, that's what's going to start you on your road to self-destruction. That's going to lead to your spiritual death. See, now if the relationship is the yin to your yang, if it's giving you what you need, then hey, you've got a good thing going. You know, hang on to it. But again, it's per discretion, right? But the Sigma male believes that if it isn't the yin to their yang, if they aren't able to breathe in it, they're going to get away and go find some air. So, anyway, I hope that was helpful. Thank you for tuning in. Have a nice day.